Bro, hit 90 right now.
You want me? Okay.
Hit 90 right now.
Okay, that's your fault. Immature approach right there. What's up, guys? My name is Philip Cheong. I'm a 2025 Stanford commit. I'm an outfielder and I play for the Ontario Blue Jays.
Yes, he is. You heard him. Let's go. Left turns only, baby. Doesn't take that much effort.
Just walk us through your approach, your leadoff, and the best advice in sealing bags.
How did you stand out on the field to get, scouts, college coaches, whatever the case may be? What was your thing? This is Philly right here, guys. I appreciate you coming out today.
Of course, brother.
Thank you so much. Let's hit, bro. Let's hit.
All right.
Let's get to it.
Well, the first thing that I like to do is, get a good warm up. We just did that. We just stretched. Now we get it to like some tee work. I like to have two main drills that I do. One of them is a walkthrough, and I'll show that. And the other one is an open 45.
Yeah.
I'll go over the walkthrough right now. So basically, it's just like a step. Right? And then it's trying to get through the baseball with your hands. The biggest thing is, for me, I like to get through with my hands, right? Yeah. That's kind of like, I wouldn't say a falling point for me, but like a slightly, negative point for me. So that's basically the main thing, so.
Yeah. It's funny you say that because I do a walkthrough too. But I'm really focused on rhythm and trying to get my hands going back as I'm hitting.
Of course.
Right?
I think that's just like that's something that I don't think about, right? When I'm doing this drill, that kind of comes naturally.
Okay, yeah.
Right? What I do think about is literally, it's just rhythm and right through with the hands.
To the ball. It's funny, like the same drill, but like you're focused on two different things, right?
Of course, like a lot of drills can have a lot of different meanings behind them, so.
Nice.
There you go.
Almost crushed. Almost crushed.
All right. Next drill is the open 45. This is not really more about power. The other one you could take a little good swing, but this one's more about mechanics wise. Again, I said like a little fault of mine is not getting through the ball. Sometimes I get too crazy with my shoulders or something, So this one's basically all about back hip, right? It's all about back hip, extending the back hip through the zone, right? Show a little example right here. If you want to get back with the hip, there you go.
Oh, no, that's nice. It's crazy though because I try to tell like younger kids like there's no secret drill.
Yeah.
Like the drills you're doing, Stanford commit, the drill big leaguers are doing. Like these are the drills that these guys are doing. Like you guys have to really focus in on that.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Like, it's so important, especially these two, man. I tell them that all.
Yeah, I learned these when I was like 12, 13 years old. Like these are drills that stuck with me. So it's just like, it's just like all about the basics for me.
Yeah, consistency, man. Like especially when you're working with a purpose and understanding like, hey man, like I got to do this properly if I want success on the field.
Yeah, there we go.
Down, down.
That's effortless right there. So you said you like focusing on rhythm?
Yeah, for me it's rhythm because sometimes when I hit, I become very like punchy. So like I'm like here and my rhythm will be, I'll get here and I'll stop. Okay. Everything will become very stiff.
Yeah.
And then I get here and
got like pauses in your swing and stuff like that.
And I'm trying to eliminate that. I don't need it to be like super smooth, right? I don't need it to be like picture perfect.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I get stuck, I get very tight and then I become very rotational.
Gotcha.
So when I'm doing this one, I'm really like, loose. And as this foot goes forward, I'm just trying to get some
hands
kind
back,
of things
like,
going.
I got
Something
you.
going back,
I got you.
right? From there. And then go.
Pretty.
And then even with the 45, it's exactly that. Like I'm here and the only thing I'm thinking about is get into this back hip.
Yeah.
Because when I'm hitting, it's literally the same move of coiling into this backside, right?
I feel like opening it's just like emphasizing that movement.
Exactly right. So I really want to feel it. Get back here, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And go. And ideally have everything going up the middle. Like you said, it's not really for power.
No.
Right? It's more like feeling it and then directionally just kind of staying up the middle.
It's just feeling it. Yeah, got you.
I'll take one more. All right, let me get these in.
That's nice. No juice, eh?
No juice. But even speaking about juice though, and being like a smaller guy,
Yeah.
trying to hit balls hard, trying to hit balls far. I mean, how did you stand out? You know, both of us small guys, how did you stand out on the field to get, you know, scouts, college coaches, whatever the case may be? What was your thing?
Well, I had to be real with myself early. You know, I wasn't going to grow that much more.
Yeah.
And that realization kind of hit that, like, all right, I'm not going to stand out on the field, right? I need to make sure that I do, right? So I got into the gym, like at an early age, you know, 15. I started lifting like a lot of weights, right? And my tools kind of came with that, you know, like I would say I'm a pretty fast guy, so
not pretty fast, bro. Very fast guy.
So
very fast guy.
It kind of translated into getting bigger and getting stronger, right? So that even though I'm not like the tallest guy on the field, like I still present some type of power, you know, some type of threat. And with that weightlifting, you know, speed came with it. So then they knew, hey, when he's on the bases, he's a threat, you know. So that kind of like gave the eyes to the scouts. I gotta say, like if you're short or whatever, like if you're a smaller guy on the field, like you gotta make sure that you have something that like a skill set that will stand out.
Yeah,
you know?
That's fair. I tell guys, like smaller guys, bigger guys, whoever it is, you need at least one big league tool.
Yeah,
like at
100%.
least one, right? And full transparency, like what do you run? Like a 6'3"?
Like 6'2", 6'3".
6'2". That's what I'm like. That is plus elite speed.
Yeah.
Right. So you being able to do that, that is like someone looks at you and they're like, this guy. Name circled instantly. But you know, I don't think kids understand that. Where it's like, hey, like I just want to go out and play baseball, which is cool.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you're trying to get drafted, if you're trying to go to big time schools,
you gotta have
it's
something.
what tools do you have?
Gotta have
and
something.
what big league tool do you have that can translate into playing the game, right?
100%.
So 6'2", man, that's some speed right there.
Trying to be quicker, man. Trying to be quicker.
6'1"?
You can always be quicker.
Hey, I played with I think his name was Jemai Jones.
Okay. What do you run?
He ran a 6'1". When we were at Perfect Game Junior National, Perfect Game National, ran a 6'1", bro.
Jesus.
He's like this tall, floating.
Like he's flying.
Flying.
He's just the Flash.
I've never seen anything like that. Kale, watch out. Nice. Felt that by my ear, bro. I felt that by
round.
my ear. It's a great round.
round.
It's a great round.
What did you start lifting?
I started lifting
small guy, like what did you?
Like lifting?
Yeah.
Started lifting at 14. Because I made Team Canada at 15. So I started lifting at 14 with my dad. Bro, this man had me in the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Oh, he's one of that.
I was one of those.
Yeah,
like before school, like 5 o'clock gym.
Really?
And
my dad was like the complete opposite.
Your dad was the opposite?
Yeah, my dad was like a laid back, like you do you. Like, and
really?
Like, yeah. I was like, damn, that's completely different.
Yeah, he was like, bro, it was more in the sense where it's like, if this is what you want to do, like, you're not going to talk about it and not do anything. So he got me the membership. You come with me in the morning, work out, come home, shower, and go to school, bro. I don't know. It was crazy, man.
There you go.
Woo! Don't tell me I got 90 before you, bro. Last one. Ah, 86.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Routine-wise, right? What are you thinking? What's your approach?
So when it's game day and you know we're going soft toss, we're going whatever flips, whatever it is, it's not mechanical at all. It's all visual stuff. It's all mental cues, right? It's all feels. That's kind of how I base it off of. And for me, like I said in the beginning, right, I like to get through the baseball, right? If I get through the baseball, that's more barrel time in the zone, right? So first couple rounds, like I'm just trying to go oppo, you know, the other way. First round, I'll go no stride. Second round, I'll go stride oppo, right? With my leg kick, with you know a good intense swing and whatnot. Third round, I'm just trying to catch barrels. You know, like it's game time. Really, I'm just trying to make sure all my feels are on point. You know, I'm getting my back hip engaged. Like, you know, I'm really trying to execute. You know, that's basically it. You know, it's all visuals. It's all visual. Yeah.
That's funny you say that, because it's something I try to explain. It's like when you do the drills, like for the T, for example, like that's drill time, right? Once you see the ball like moving, I feel like if you have practiced your drills like with a purpose and have some intent behind it, those will show up. And when you do flips, when you do overhand front toss, whatever it is,
100%.
right? So then you don't have to worry about like, okay, like am I like this, am I like that? You could do exactly what you're doing.
100%.
Visualize. Visualize. See, get you through the ball, whatever you need to do, right? Of
course.
So that's really important, man. I try to tell my kids this, but I'm happy you're saying it. Because sometimes me saying this shit, bro, they don't listen.
Of course, bro, of course.
Let's get into some last one.
Machine work?
Some machine? Yeah.
Let's do it. Always make sure to get your bunts in. Gotta make sure to get your bunts in.
Yeah, get your bunts in.
Get your bunts in, you know?
All right, you ready? Here we go. Home run.
Ball.
That was like a sinker or slider.
Ah, one more.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good there?
Yeah.
Nice. Let me see if I still got this, bro. It's been a while.
Now you got it.
Give me 2 more. Actually, I gotta get 3 in a row.
3 in a row?
Yeah. That's not 3. 2 in a row.
There you go. That's 1.
Oh my gosh, last one. One more. Holy. I'm Mr. One More, bro.
Hey, 1 more, he said.
I'm Mr.
One more, he said.
So, I mean, even after my round, it's perfect. Go right into it, slumping.
Yeah.
Right? Bad days at the plate is baseball. We have them all the time, right?
Yeah.
How are you able to deal with it?
I mean, that's something that like I feel like every athlete has gone through. It's not just baseball. You know, slumps are for everybody. Like, the biggest thing for me is just confidence, right? And it's self-confidence within myself. The way I think about it is, the game is just like a product, right? You've already put in all your work, right? All these practices, all these like, you know, training sessions that you've done in the off season. That's where your confidence should be built from. Yeah. And the game is just your product of your of the work that you put in, right? So for me, like my phone like screensaver is literally trusting yourself, and that's just like a big thing for me. It's just like you gotta know the confidence is from not like the game. You know, it's not if you go 2 for 2, 0 for 2. It's from like the practices and the training sessions that you put in before. Yeah.
So like the preparation equals your confidence.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it's something that I believe in too. Exactly that. Like again, if you do a test and you practice and you practice and you practice, when you go into the test, you're gonna feel confident, right?
100%.
Same thing with baseball. But the only thing is like, you might hit a ball 100 miles an hour, but it gets caught, right? You can't control that. So I think it's okay, like understanding what success is in baseball.
100%.
Right? Like you're not always gonna get hits, but you could still make really good contact and consider that a win.
Yeah.
Even if you get out.
Yeah.
Right?
But that's how baseball is.
That's how baseball is, man. It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone can't get it, bro.
Most mental game.
Most mental game in the world. I don't know why we picked this one. I don't know why we picked this one.
I ask myself that all the time.
Yeah, bro. Last round.
All right.
Whenever you're good. Oh my gosh. Was that 100?
It's 94.
Woo-hoo! Finally. Nice. This way.
One more good one. There we go.
What'd you hit, 94?
Like that barrel, yeah. Hey, together we hit 500 though.
Appreciate you, brother.
Sure, brother.
So obviously the very last question that we got to get in.
Yeah.
Man, you know, you've played at a bunch of different levels.
Yeah,
obviously high school, junior national team.
Yeah.
Come into Stanford. Probably going to get drafted really high. What is your advice for any high school player, amateur player, even let's say, JUCO player trying to go D1?
I think I relate it back to confidence.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have confidence in yourself. You know, at a young age, like I've always dreamed of being like a big leaguer.
Yeah.
I think every person has, like every baseball kid has. So it just relates back to confidence. Like if you know you could do it, you obviously have to put in the work, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's like an easy thing if you have confidence, like you can do anything you can. No, it's like you have to put in the work, right? And the biggest thing is just like get your hands dirty. Like if you want it, like you got to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, I think people don't understand the work that it takes, right? They see the guys on TV, they see the commits, they're like, oh, like, you know, I'm gonna train like twice a week. No.
Like all genetics, like this guy was born to play.
No, you have your genetics, and then you just, you know, make them perfect. But that takes work. That takes work. That takes work, bro.
100%.
But I appreciate you, man.
Of course, brother.
Thank you.
Of course. All right.
Thank you.
Let's pick these balls up.